Hello everybody, this is NCS, and welcome to my latest Let's Play series, Vampire's Dawn, Reign of Blood. Created by Alexander Malex Koch. For many years, this game had only had a German version. However, for some reason I thought I really needed to translate this game 3 years ago. And I only now happen to finish translating and test playing it. Yeah, it took like forever. But yeah, now we actually have an English version of this game. So I'm playing the English version 1.0. Yeah, if you want to play this game as well, you can do so completely for free. I'll put a download link to the official Vampire's Dawn website in the video description where you can download the game. And I'll also put a link to the runtime package that you need to play RPG Maker 2000 games, or any RPG Maker games. I'll put a download link to that in the video description as well. You only need to install that and you're ready to go to play Vampire's Dawn, Reign of Blood. So, let's start this! Also, I'd really appreciate it if you, well, I'm prone to make mistakes in translating as well, so I'd really appreciate it if you, well, pointed out horrible translation mistakes that I did, or just horrible grammar, or anything like that. If you wrote a short message in the video description, but the comment section, I'd really appreciate that, and eventually I fix that and upload a new version of that. My grandson, you are now 15 years old already. Oh, Grandpa, don't become senile again. Psst. It is time that I'm telling you an important story. Grandpa, I don't need a good night story to fall asleep anymore. But it will certainly not become a good night story, rather than a bad night story. Oh, Grandpa, I'm not afraid of your stories anymore since a long time already. We're going to see about that. How shall I tell you this story? Like now? Or rather, like this, with blood font? Or completely normal? How do you like it best? I think you should tell it... Oh, let's go with the blood border because that is the default, and I like this the most. As you wish. And shall the hero hurry, or shall he walk with normal speed? I think you definitely want to choose that the hero shall walk fast here. Because the normal walking speed is... it's slow as hell! Even snails would be faster than the hero then, really. Actually, I'd even recommend to you that you never skip the intro just so you can choose that the hero shall walk fast, because it'll take forever until you can change that option again. So definitely make sure not to skip the intro. Good, good. Say, what do you know about vampires? Vampires? Maybe the story isn't going to be so boring after all. Well... They hate garlic, die in sunlight, and despise churches and crucifixes. Then they are hurt by water, thus rain is very painful to them. Only running water, you unknowing child! They are not able to cross flowing water, and they can only enter buildings through invitations. How did you gather this knowledge? Well, a little of it Pa has told me, and I found the rest in books I've read. I'll tell you the true stories about vampires. What you have enumerated just now applies only to the 4th and following generations of vampires. So, there are stronger vampires then? They are weak and vulnerable, and nevertheless a threat. Now, listen to me well. Vampires are undead, yet how the first generation of vampires came to light, no one knows. If a vampire turns a human into a vampire, if he embraces him, the new vampire will become a vampire of the 2nd generation and will be weaker than his creator. Consequently, are all later generations always weaker than their creators? Yet undead don't die like normal humans. Vampires of later generations are easy to kill with holy water, crucifixes and sunlight. Yet vampires of the first 2 generations don't suffer any damage from this. To kill such a vampire, you have to impale him through his heart. This is going to paralyze him. Then, you have to decapitate him and fill his head with garlic. Grandpa, this is disgusting! Yes, but if you don't do this, he will rise again. And by the way, vampires don't have to sleep in coffins. They just do this because their wounds will regenerate faster when sleeping in coffins. Why? Well, we might find out later. Spoiler, no we won't. Vampires existed plentifully until 400 years ago. They killed many humans and made them to the likes of them. We have to owe it to the brave priest that vampires are eradicated nowadays. He gathered many brave men and led a holy crusade against the spawn of evil. The crusade continued for many years, but was lastly successful. Vampires had vanished from Earth. At least that's what people thought. But I'm going to tell you a story which I have heard in my childhood. Whether or not you believe it, vampires still have emotions. Why shouldn't they have? I mean, they might be scared of monsters, but that doesn't mean they are heartless. But if a vampire cries, he cries only tears of pure blood. Much more often, a vampire feels anger and wrath. Grandpa, tell the story already! Alright, you impatient little rascal. It is a story about emotions, love, hate, and jealousy. Well, that sounds great. I can't wait to start this game! Unfortunately, we have a slow-moving text scroll here. Not even a text scroll, but just text popping up. It was a time of darkness. Yet heroes came. No, I'll keep my mouth shut. Came to where? And the blood-red sky was because the sun was setting. Became a light blue because it felt like doing so. I don't know. The evil died. And the light went on or something? For all eternity. Oh. Well, that sucks. I like darkness. And evil. It's so unpredictable. Marlex proudly presents this game not moving on. Yeah, that's a little, that happens often in this game here. Vampire's Dawn, a game by Alexander Koch. Now, this game likes these slow-moving, pseudo-philosophical moments that go on forever. But yeah, now we've actually made it to play the game, sort of. No. Stop it. Leave me alone. No. Apparently our protagonist here has a nightmare of sorts. Oh, you will understand once your blood flows tough and slimy through your veins. You will see, you will not act differently from what I did. Never! What you are doing is blasphemy towards the human existence! Just listen to how ridiculous you sound. Blasphemy. I love this laughter, really. And good news, you will hear it more often during this game. You pathetic human, feel the taste of eternity. No! What have you done? Ha ha ha! Stop. Let me. No! Ah! Mana? Lana, are you okay? I had this dream again. The same dream again? Lana, I'm worried about you. You're having to scream every night at this time. And this since 4 weeks. This can't go on like this. You're right. If nothing happens about it soon, I'm going to break down. Now, calm down again. Always keep in mind that I love you, Lana. I love you too, Aisha. Vana and Aisha Darnus. Pretty woman, it seems. Aisha is the long-standing girlfriend of Valna. She first made acquaintance with him during a festival in Klena. Slow-moving pictures? You were saying this game could hurry up a little. They lived together in the small town since 4 years. She's a beautiful young lady, although she's quite dismissive to others. Huh. Why would she be? Well, maybe she's just shy. Lately, something seemed to depress her, yet Valna was never able to find out what it was. Huh. Well, it probably isn't important if it is said during the introduction screen, right? Valna was a young warrior from Lim, a town north of Klena. As both of his parents had died, Valna had been old enough already to take care of himself. He had fought with great passion, yet since he had that dream the first time 4 weeks ago, he became more and more nervous and fragile. He severely suffered from this always returning nightmare. Yet he received courage and comfort from his girlfriend Aisha, who always tries to cheer him up. Well, that's nice. It's great to know that you have a caring girlfriend. And now we can actually move around! There we have the first translation error, or rather, missing translation. I'll fix that soon enough. Are you feeling well? Well, I have a terrible headache. My poor darling, if I could only do something for you. Well, what happens if we do go to sleep, I wonder? I never tried that. Nothing really. Oh well, yeah. If you walk up to the to that armor here and to this weapon, we can get our first equipment of this game. And here you know what I meant about horrible translation errors. If I told you something like that. No, I haven't. That was a failed recording. No. Yeah. For some reason, when I started translating this game 3 years ago, I had the horrible idea of translating all the names of items and spells, so they are written in one word, mostly at least. So we have a short sword in one word, a leather armor in one word, and I'm not going to fix that, no matter what you say, because that would mean I'd have to go through the entire game all over again to translate every single text box, or to check them all over again, rather. So, a book about vampires. Well, it probably means nothing. And if you check this shelf over here, we can get an itching powder. And here we have some alcoholic drink, a Safety Mike's beer apparently. But let's not drink that right now, I don't think it's good for one's headache. Instead, let's get to the local doctor and get some medicine. So apparently the doctor lives in the north of the town. Okay, then let's go there. Yeah, it really is crappy Walnut. I fully agree with you there. And this is the house of Dr. Yarn, the local doctor of the town. Lana, what is it that you need at a time like this? I have an extreme headache. Are you ill? Well, I'll give you some strong painkiller, but please come to me again tomorrow. Then I will check on you thoroughly. Maybe that will be for the best. That should help. Well, thanks a lot, Dr. Yarn. Thank you, Doctor. I'll come again tomorrow then. Well, until tomorrow. And unfortunately we cannot go through her stuff. Oh, I really want to rate her house. And if you go to any of the other houses, like this in here, Walnut just says that he doesn't want to enter that house. So yeah, let's just go back to our own house, and we'll go to sleep now. There you are again. What did she say? Oops, another typo. She's giving me some painkiller for now. And she said she wanted to do a proper check on me tomorrow. That's probably a good idea. Maybe you are seriously sick. Please don't worry about this too much. I just have a bad headache. But I'll hopefully be better soon again with a painkiller. I hope so, my poor love. I'll just take this medicine and take a rest. You should sleep a little as well. Actually, why have you been staying awake all this time? I just ate a little and thought a little about this and that. Alright, but please come to bed and sleep a little too. Don't worry, I love you. I love you too. Sleep well, my love. Well, let's hope he won't have that nightmare again. But the painkillers should do the rest, really. Whoa, what? What's with the music? And that scream! What's going on? Show us, game! My evil laughter is better. Aisha! 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 Oh no, what's happened? This damn painkiller made me sleepy. Aisha! Aisha, where are you? You haven't even looked in the entire house. She might be in that corner. Oh, puddle might be there. That looks good. Game. This usually doesn't happen. Game. I think I might have broken something when I translated this game. Let me check that real quick and I'll be right back. Strange, I changed nothing and now the game works. Oh well, I guess the RPG maker didn't want me to let's play this game or something. But anyway, apparently Aisha has been kidnapped and a long trail of blood has been left behind. Whatever shall we do? Find out next time on Let's Play Vampire's Dawn: Reign of Blood. This was NCS, and farewell for now.